开搞。这警察局简直无聊死了。
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go team. Scratch was pretending to be Wake, manipulating me. What does he want from me? No, I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker.
Wake.
I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
啦哩啦哩啦哩。这个 案情已经很复杂了。
The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light. At least that makes sense. Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps. Okay.
一个开关，一个台灯的开关。这玩意儿老闪啥呀？我觉得我用这个用的最多。
Saga strained to pull the string of the crossbow back as far as she could. To her surprise, the latch adjusted to accommodate her. The next bolt would stop a monster.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story.
This is the kind of case my ex hated.
我那喘了口气，他也喘了口气，真是。
That's funny. The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
到处都没有灯开关啊！发现这个游戏全靠手电筒。
The cult didn't trust Wake. Or is it Scratch?
嗯。
Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as.
哦 ，Steiger， 就是我嘛。冈巴罗你好。贾根儿，我名字是不是叫贾根儿？修改回去，估计通不了啊，20个小时。通不了啊，没事儿。我这个玩游戏都很慢的，那什么都玩
The
了多久？
lake is a gateway to the dark place.
经常玩1个月。哎，
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
他把听着像是创造字。OK， 神奇啊！电灯开关。
I know what is real and what isn't. A megalomaniac writer can't make me doubt that. I have more family than I even knew. And I need to protect them all. I need to know what information I can still trust.
会儿。
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
今天真是困死了。
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. Definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do. The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent. The clicker can fix this, but I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help. Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story.
没关系，
I can use the clicker to change
反
something
正哎，
else,
我这个人就是
like getting Wake out of the dark place.
没人就没人呗，这玩意儿也不能都有人呢。哎呀，像我这种也就只能这样了，又不可能老是去追那些热点，你知道吗？这个怎么回事？出问题了？ 追啊，我
I
我
will
不
use
追
the
那
clicker
个，
to
我
change
不追任
reality
何热点，
and bring Wake back at Cauldron
我
Lake.
就玩我想玩的嘛。
I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a
而
problem.
且我争取都不烂尾，这还挺难做到的，说实话。这个出 bug， 每次就这样，这不让用，操！
I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good. So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the
人家
clicker
专
to
门
get
玩
him
游
out.
戏的，我一天只能玩一会儿
But，first, we need a work of
我
art.
就慢慢来吧，
Something other than his story. And that'll get
我
him
就
here.
强制自己玩点游
I'm
戏，
not
其实
filling out the paperwork for this one. Wouldn't know
要
where
不
to
然我
start.
好像很久都没有完成一个游戏。
Okay.
自从
Look,
直
this
播了之
feels
后，
like
已经打
something
了
that
好
once
几
we
个
get
游
the ball
戏，
rolling,
好多游
there's
戏，
no turning back. You
还
sure
是
you
很
have it
有
all
效率
figured
的
out?。
这是最后了，肯定。
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
Okay, Anderson. You let me know when you're ready.
我只能随便玩儿，我只能因为我的时间，那个人专门播游戏的那怎么比嘛？没意义啊，跟人比。
Anybody seen what I like emotionals about? Oh, no.
应该是快结束了，我觉得这个游戏，一开始就是结束的地方，我估计我过去就会结束了。但是呢，我还想玩维恩那一关。哼，冷门热门，我倒不是说非常的在意，主要是它得合我那种味，合我的那种喜好。但我有时候也会选错的。
It's empty.
这个游戏就有点不太对味儿，其实
Uh,
我不是非常喜欢。
I think you may be right. Might have been a mistake.
我准备，
I don't think Marcel.
玩玩纪元。策略游戏应该很好玩。纪元什么？哎，应该有啊。纪元是很火的游戏，哎，不火肯定是不火，但是很好。但是我不知道那个游戏有没有结束，就是说，有一些游戏它是没有结束的。不是最后纪元，纪元177最新出的那个，就是策略游戏。哦，这个房间打开了吗？哎，就是那个策略游戏叫纪元，叫什么我都买了，纪元什么177啊，还是挺难的。
It's not opening.
没玩过吗？纪元1800，上一代叫。 贼费脑子在这。可以试试纪元1800，或者是最新的出的那个什么纪元机器，反正就是修房子嘛，然后发展生产力嘛，对吧？修铁路嘛，乱七八糟的，反正就这些事儿。我不排斥任何游戏类型，就是几乎不排斥啊，除了那种没法结束的，我就不太想玩。比如说像什么。就是比如像吃鸡啊这些，我就觉得没啥兴趣，因为没办法结束嘛，也没有结束，也没有开始。哎，现在想想，策略游戏其实也没有结束哈。
It was all about me. This performance the dark place was putting on. But I had no control over it. I knew how utterly lost I was.
电话在哪儿啊？应该是很亮的哦，在这儿。这个游戏就是它的战斗真的毫无乐趣。而且还占了挺大比重。你说他又没乐趣，他又占了很大的比重，不太好。
Alan Wake, do you know who I am?
How the fuck could I?
Whoa, there's that famous temper. Lucky thing I'm not a paparazzi.
You keep jerking me around, refusing to tell me who you are.
You remember? Oh, fuck me. Alan, listen. Tell me, how much do you remember? Did you visit Parliament Tower? Did you find anything there?
Yeah. Alice is in danger. Scratch is reaching out to her, and there's another manuscript. Not initiation, return. I saw the title page. I don't remember writing it.
Return? Oh man, this is what we're after. The Scratch can't have it. Our survival, the survival of the fucking cosmic everything depends on this. Come to me. Ocean View Hotel. I left my room key for you. It's right there on the payphone. Remember, the dark place works in loops and rituals. If the waves keep pushing you away, you just need to find another way in. We go with the flow of this ocean. Catch you soon, brother.
The Ocean View Hotel. A suspicious invitation to a shady meeting. Right on the money for the hard-boiled genre the whole city was built upon.
海景酒店。这边吧，这边没去过。哦，在这儿。这都在附近呢。
The Ocean View Hotel. My destination. A loop that delivered me back to the street. What did the mystery caller said? If the waves keep pushing you away, you just need to find another way in. This was not right.
这个屋子好亮啊！哎，你有玩异剑风云决啊？哎，那游戏一定要玩一下，那绝不后悔。
With only dream logic to lead me to the hotel, I looked to the neon signs for guidance.
霓虹灯牌。
The dark presence is out there. It's hunting me. Its spies are always watching. It's trying to catch me.
合金装备确实可以玩很久。
It's stealing from me. Stealing my identity. Eliciting me. Replace me. Twisted version of me. Scratch. Mr. Scratch. It's slithering into the story. Once it's in the story, I have to use it to keep the story true. I got it. I have to make the story darker now. But that gives it power. That's bad. I don't want that. But I have no choice.
宝可梦是合金装备吗？
I'll be the first one to cross the finish line. I have to beat the devil at his own game.
The story I was building was fragile, constantly under attack. There was no time to waste. The dark presence was only a step behind me.
真的宝可梦啊！宝可梦那游戏也不是拿来通关的呀。宝可梦是拿来那个对战的，好像我记得。我也玩过呀，还行吧，总体来讲还挺好玩的，说实在话。宝可梦很轻松，玩起来。就是最新的就有人玩啊，它就是不断的更新的，旧的就没人玩了。
You're the killer, the cult leader. It's in your eyes.
No! You've got the wrong man! It's Scratch! There's no time to lose!
You're going nowhere.
那你玩一个就行了，它故事差不多吧？应该。那有必要玩很多吗？
I was dead tired. I just wanted it to be over. It was all my fault. I'd had this dark place in my
我
head.
觉得他那个游戏剧情没啥意思，是。
Sometimes I'd forget the pain was there.
我也买了宝可
Like
梦，
it was the way you were
不是最
supposed
新的
to。feel. I was not in a dark place. I was the
有好多人好久都没见过
the
他。
source of it all. The vessel. Me and the writer.
我最新的没买，好像买了之前的那个重置版，给小孩玩。没玩。小朋友玩的。
This place kept pushing me under, getting into my head, poisoning me with darkness. I had to find a way to escape before it was too late. Too late again.
665号房间，全无。哦，这肯定不对。 哎，好像买的是，好像买的是芝和对，猪和纸， 对，蜘蛛好像买的是那个，好像买的是这个。就重制版的嘛。那肯定的，他以前的那时候，他那个创意为主，他有很多很有意思的那种故事。又循环，哎，这可以进去。Don't be afraid. Nothing can stop me. 还不白蹲进去，一发子弹。你看这个地方全是流浪汉的居所，他这个东西就得是生活里边有这种场景才行，就到处都是流浪汉嘛，才会去搞成这个样子。或者玩《活侠传》，听说听人推荐，这么多人推荐《活侠传》，我觉得应该也值得一试。别叫我。非得给你照着光。打架的没必要。
This was the moment to destroy it.
这 太不能打了，主要是这个游戏太不能打了，简直就是弱鸡，菜鸡互搏。
It was using darkness as a weapon.
吓唬人！这游戏冲脸的那个技术特别好，就一冲一个准儿。叫无敌冲脸者。
I could see the Ocean View Hotel. I was getting close.
这死胡同啊！
The lights affected where the door led to.
这哦，嗯，哎， 到这边来了。哦，我知道了。哎，这回对了。这个怎么照不到呢？照理说可以照到。力量之眼。台灯之眼。密码不知。哦，
The bar menu caught my eye. I could use that shotgun.
1900 shotgun 呢？
Escaping, leaving all this sordid misery and terror behind. Getting in a car and driving till you see the sunrise. Somewhere where the...
帅的。这始终上不上弹，我操！这他妈真没法打。哎，烦死了！这他妈很久很久没什么弹了吧？啊，还好这儿去。 Ocean View。哦，2550。收音机竟然不响。
The room was empty except for the projector. More games. Was the film a message waiting to be played?
每次都能穿越进去。
In this temple of shadow and mist, there's a window in the floor and a door in the ceiling. There's no knowing, am I standing still, or running, or kneeling?
You're the one who's been calling me.
Indeed. I'm Tom Zane.
Oh.
Welcome to the House of Zane.
The poet. The diver. You look like me. How the hell?
Or maybe you look like me, you handsome devil. The diver was a beloved character I played in one of my films. I'm a filmmaker, a celebrated auteur.
I need answers. Why is return so important? What?
You always get worked up like this. Come on, I'll fix your drink. We're in this together. Two artists collaborating, remember? Crafting the keys to our escape. Your magnum opus, Return, and its companion piece, my film. Sharing our life-altering visions, a melding of higher minds. Dreaming up our transcendental work of art. Here, in this room, 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 in this room.
哎，
I need the clicker. It's returned, but because we returned.
And that is how the magic happened.
Enough of this bullshit. Alice is in danger. I need another murder site to go further. Back to Parliament Tower. Scratches.
Your wife is safe, back in the real New York. But Scratch is reaching for her through an overlap. Return is the key to escaping the dark place. You need to get it before that freak does. There's a murder site here in the hotel. Let the waves of your writing carry you there.
Huh?
They're on to us. If anyone asks, you were never here.
Thomas Zane had ended our talk in what felt like a paranoid fit. I had what I needed from him. There was another murder site in the hotel to guide me further toward my escape. I had to write my way to it.
这个没发现那个黑点在哪儿啊？在这边。OK。小小的谜题。
Whispers from the police radio kept me awake at night. The word through the ether. A murder in the backdrop of a play featuring a murder cult. Huh. How meta can you get? He said, looking knowingly at the camera. I could sense the cult of the word in this, and their leader, Mr. Scratch. Rumored to be Alan Wake, the writer who'd gone missing years before.
The hotel was a perfect setting for a Casey story. I was on the right path. I would start at the entrance lobby. The entrance hall set the mood, where everyone had come in. The victim, the murderer, the detective. An idea, clear as a vision, waited for me here.
So, you were the director of this play?
Yeah, that's me. Our performance of the cult was cursed from the pre-show ritual on. The cult is an immersive theatrical experience.
Uh-huh. You're gonna have to walk me through what that means.
Immersive theater. A play where the audience can participate, spread across this hotel. The cult is a legend. The only written copy of the manuscript lost, the play is passed on as oral tradition between theater companies. Each company only performs it once. The play was said to have special power. You were like kids playing with a Ouija board. And when you call for the devil, he will come.
The pre-show ritual. That's it. Set it up. Start from the beginning. The scene here had changed.
这酒店挺豪的，卫生间这么大。
The room at the end of the corridor was closed off. It felt significant. Something terrible would happen there. I couldn't get in. I was missing something. I needed to find the key.
走了一圈儿。 没有那么火爆。就不打了。这东西都是一样的。
I had to be at the scene, to see and understand it, in order to change it. I didn't have the key.
Wait.
吓唬我，吓到我，并没有啊。哦。啊，去个卫生间。 上面啥也没有，刚下来。吓唬我干啥？
Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible.
这个怪会重现，就不应该打他。
Changed the details of the world. The prop room had been changed from room 104 to room 225. The troop were busy building their own Wicker Man, where they themselves would be sacrificed.
104。 哎呦，穿越。 2楼，225在正前方，要打一架吗？Wake。
Alan
这可以改换世界。
This is where they gathered before the play. This is where it began.
才开始。你玩过呀？你7个小时就玩到这儿了？天哪！可能。
The scene changed with the story.
Why set up a play in a hotel? Why this hotel?
Because the rent is cheap? No. The ocean view was perfect for this. It's said to be haunted. Dark stories about murder, death, suicide. Supposedly, an actual cult once performed an unspeakable ritual to summon something in the ballroom. Did we summon the same thing? Tapped into something horrifying? It seemed like it was part of the play, but it wasn't. Does that sound crazy?
You don't want to ask me about crazy, kid.
A haunted hotel. Yes. That's a trope for a reason.
舞厅。你还玩过？你不是说放弃了吗？停在哪儿？
It could not be opened on the side.
哎，这玩意儿一不点就没有了。吓死我了！你wake你的，我走我的。
I needed to find the key. ballroom would be the stage of a key scene in the play.
这地方亮堂的，让人心安呢。舞厅。202-219，还要戴好面具。OK。
The cult in the play was called the Cult of the Trade. With their deer masks, they were the backwoods echo of the cult of the word's urban horror. The scene had changed.
嗯，不让进去。
Dreaded the ideas this would conjure up. I recognized my writer's room on the stage.
Nice set you got here. What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star. I got a big-time celebrity to play him. And he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the cult mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
And who was this mystery celebrity? Let me guess. Alan Wake?
I wish I could tell you. But turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got weird when he was around. Some of the crew joked that we'd actually hired the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch is the devil. He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that. This thread would create something terrible in the scene. But it's what the story needed. This is not my writing. This is Scratch mocking me.
到101就行了呀。去了。没有用。到处都是怪。闪躲大法，我一路匍匐前进。在这儿等着我。可惜咱有无地阵。真不应该。不太对。我觉得我来这个房间是不对的。魔鬼。
This was the devil's path up the staircase was draped in blood.
东西箱里边都没东西了。必须得打，这种一般躲不开。对，开看吧。 戏就是怪都不追你。
I felt the presence of a new idea here.
Mr. Scratch, if that's who the actor playing the devil was, had stayed in the hotel. Asking around at reception got me a room number. 666. He had requested that room, specifically. The devil had a sense of humor. Or he really didn't. It was funny either way. According to the director, the actor hadn't mingled with the rest of the cast. He had only come out for the play. And always in character.
我想应该都打不开的。这会不会还有个地方存盘呢？没有。直奔主题了，你这边还没正存盘呢。太血了这个游戏，哎呀，太不适合直播了，我觉得，就适合自己玩玩。游戏做的还是挺好的，有一说一。
Scratch had been here. I could sense his presence lingering in the room. I was about to have another killer idea.
这光都化不开呀，这。这你看，完了。这是。
Let's talk about the murder victim. The lady who was killed in the climax of the play.
The leading lady. Oh, it was an honor to get to work with her. A grand dame for sure. She went back a long time. Kept insisting she had seen the long-lost original script of the play. She'd been with this mysterious writer, his muse. That was her role in the play. The muse.
She was staying in room 108, where the murder happened.
The set of the final scene, right. The devil comes, an unstoppable force crashing through the hotel through each scene, executed with devastating mastery, and all leading up to him meeting his muse. It turns out he knew her. He had only joined the play to get to her.
To murder her.
You again.
Oh, 这个是什么？ 这个设计有什么意思吗？这。
You again.
哎，操，门卡住了。哎，这我碰到最惨的。
You again.
好嘛，你牛逼，哎，这到底在玩啥呀？这东西设定不是往后看，这个没办法，它自动的。它这个就是剧情，你知道吧？它就是一定要这样，然后你就一定要跑一个正确的门位。一碰就死。中间还读盘读半天。
You again.
就知道这个东西没办法打呀。
Get the fuck away from me! Get away!
这跑的还不够快，这没任何意义，这个没有任何，这个可玩性等于0。谁研究出来这种逃生机制的？一碰就死。啊，这些门应该都进不去。
The dark presence had come for me. Drawn to the story I was writing as it grew darker. The muse was the murder victim. The final scene took place in room 108.
高潮。
This was something out of a horror story, but I had to keep going. I needed to find the Muse, the murder victim, room 108.
不是这儿吗？就走这2步都不行。全部重叠在一起了。地上都是水。这是一个非常非常独特的游戏，有一说一。在湖边迷失方向，在森林和海洋之间，猫头鹰和鹿动态的倒影。他的故事结束，他就不。等你死后，你的朋友会碰到他。
This was the murder site. There was a record at the bottom of the bathtub, beneath the body. Somehow it was important.
Somehow it was important.
Another step. Somehow I was closer to home, closer than ever before. It's you again. The FBI agent. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wait. Are I still trapped? Yeah, the clicker. We can...
You know about the clicker. It can help us. I destroyed the dark presence with it last time. You can help. You can find it. You must find it.
I can get it to you. I have to understand. Did you write the story?
Alice is in danger. I have to stop Scratch. I have to find Return.
哦，他俩说的是，一个是 Logan。
I'm writing a story to get through. Initiation. It's the only way.
The story. You can do that. You can write out.
It lasted only for a moment, like 2 planets passing in orbit. Saga Anderson was helping me go deeper, closer to escape. Somehow, I had to trust her. Parliament Tower. I had to get back to my apartment, my study. I had to find the manuscript of Return.
Good job. Good job. 发现可以不打之后，这个世界就清爽了很多。
Some say that it moves forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it moves forever, this road. Forever. Some say that it moves forever, this road that I lose you on every time.
只是给你休息一会儿。
Some say that it moves forever, this road. It's only meant for me. They're meant only for you, I see. Wake up, it's only a dream. On a winding road. Now they're in my bed, in the dark chamber of my head. I flip you over until you bend. This winding road. Don't you ever let me go. Forever I am play and pretend forever, never, ever wanting it to end. This message that you send to this winding road is just the beginning. Only the ending. Winding through you now. Only the end. It's just the beginning. Only the ending. Winding through you now. Only the end. Winding through you
离开酒店。这不是要打一架吧？不可能吧？啊，你这阳光都进来了。怎么还有阳光？哎呦呵，还捶我一下，服了。为何在平移？
Was here again. Zane said the manuscript of return was the key to escaping. I had to get it before Scratch did.
这不艾伦·威克吗？他自己的塑像。
Scratch was closing in, gaining control.
死了。
I couldn't let him escape the dark place. I had to keep him from Alice. 这是有钱人才住得起，豪华呀！ Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
参加公寓这么点儿地方还能玩出花来。The Tuck Place。哦，这边可以。这个
I
门
needed
死
to
不
get
了。
inside the manuscript.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, the shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in, even after he moved out west.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
感觉老美整天搞这些东西，也没啥意思。这是个电视吗？任何房间进门这个开关都不能用。
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
The comeback is clarity.
needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for. There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story.
Oh.
It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
结束了，只剩最后一个了，估计。
Some say that it moves forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it moves forever, this road. Forever. Some say that it moves forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it moves forever, this road. It's all meant for me. The meant only for you, I see. Wake up, it's only a dream. On a winding road. Now they're in my bed, in the dark chamber of my head. I flip you over until you bend. This winding road. Don't you ever let me go. Forever I am living, play and pretend. Forever, never, wanting it to end. This message that you send to this winding road. It's just the beginning, only the ending. Winding through me now. just sinking in. Only the ending. Only the end.
文艺传说听说不错。
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript. The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice. Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of initiation.
还有，天哪，这个不短，我还以为就是，哎呀，好，明天再玩，拜拜喽，拜拜喽，干巴鲁，挺好玩，越玩越有意思。虽然说战斗很无聊，但可以不打。